Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY, and this is my week 202 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Yeah, hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Skotti, and this is my weight loss surgery channel. If you are new here, welcome, and please hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell and come back every Tuesday for another video. 202, wow, I almost said 100 and something because it's been like so long that I've been saying 100 and something. So we are week 202. So let's get right into it, shall we? I'm 6'2", 49 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My weight loss surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. Last week I was 252 pounds, and this week I am 252 pounds for a nothing of nothing. That's right. Making my loss from surgery of a crappy old 88 pounds. Wow, that's bad. And a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded is 167 pounds. Yeah, so I am nowhere different than I am from last week. So some of you say that's good. No gain, is better than nothing, right? Staying the same is fine. It is, but it also isn't. In the long run, mentally, it is not. And then when you look at the number on paper that I've only lost 88 pounds since surgery, I've lost a whole lot more than that, but I put back on so much that it's only 88 pounds since surgery. Wow, and only I can change that. That's right. What am I going to do? I guess I better change the things that I do. One, get back on track like we all need to. Not all. I apologize. Not all of us. A lot of us who get way off track need to get back on track. And speaking of track and tracking, again, I just threw that whole tracking thing out the window this past week because that's what I do. Yeah, I found that to be mentally challenging to do that because of all the bad food that I was eating. Yeah, and we've been through this before in my other videos, so that's the way it goes, but I don't like it. No, not like the song anyways. So, yeah, back on track. We'll do that, right? You got this. Yeah, I got this. I'll get back on track. Hopefully sooner than later, though. Because it is just a little chaotic in my mind. Trying to... And really interesting part, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody right off the bat for watching the video, and for those that like the videos, get to that later, and for those of you that comment. The one thing I was kind of came across my mind the other day was, for all the times that I watched a video when I was a pre-op person or newly post-op person, I never really saw anybody, especially guys, and that's kind of the reason why I got on the whole reason why I got into this whole thing was because there wasn't a whole lot of guys on there. But there wasn't a whole lot of guys that were farther and farther out than I was that were struggling. But then I come to kind of think about it, and a friend had mentioned this as well, because they stopped making videos. Good, bad, or indifferent, who knows? But for whatever reason, they stopped making videos. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I was thinking, was they made videos, and then all of a sudden, life happens, and they stop making videos, and they would check in every now and then. And I see some women like that, too. I'm like, wow. Here I am, throwing it out on the line for everybody, week after week. Boring or fun or not, whatever. But the fact is that I'm here. So if you're new, you can see how well I did, how crappy I'm doing, how much better I'll get. That's right, because you could be like that too. But yeah, it was just really weird. Like, no wonder I didn't see people like that, because yeah, they stopped making videos. I'm not proud of the weight gain that I have, but that's the way it is. Here we go again. But I will keep pushing forward, right? Because that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. And that's what I did a few years ago, was I pushed forward because I had that goal in mind. I had to be that weight loss surgery patient. I had to lose that weight. I had to. I've lost that I had to. Or if I have to, I need to. I know I need to. And I'm going to. There you go. That's the key thing right there. I'm going to. I can't give you a time, but I can tell you I'm going to. Just like when it came time for surgery, I couldn't say when I was going to go ahead and start the whole process, but I was going to. And I did. So I'm going to, and I will. I will, and you can too. God, that's so inspirational. Amazing. So, and as far as food goes, yeah, I ate a whole lot of crap, and I know that. Fun food, though, and I posted this on my Instagram account, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, there is a link down below, was smoked salmon and cream cheese on a gluten-free cracker, because that's what I had. Oh, now I did not smoke the salmon, I bought it that way. I did not mix the cream cheese, I didn't mix the cracker. But you put it all together with a little bit of dill. It was how much? Oh, yeah, it was, yes, it was delicious. Everybody now, together, it was delicious. That's right, you can say it that way. It was really good. You can see some pictures that I put on Instagram about that. Other than that, I didn't really do anything else food-wise, like playing with food, because that's what I like to do. I just ate all of the bad stuff anyways. And I don't really put pictures of that because I don't really make any bad stuff, pardon me. I just eat the packaged bag stuff. But that smoked salmon, cream cheese, it was delish. Absolutely. So the other day, I didn't know what day it was. Maybe it was Sunday. Not that I was bored, but kind of cooped up bored. So I'm like, you know what? There's a conservation area in my area. I have an urge in my area. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for a walk out there. It's they've got like nice trails out there. It's usually full of people, and sure enough, it was. But regardless of that, so I'm just going to go out and walk because it was a beautiful day. So I got out there and started walking through it and whatnot. Some of the parts were closed off because of the flooding, because we had a lot of rain right over the last month and change. So some of it was closed off, but there was still enough trail to follow along. And these are like not just like footpath beaten down grass trails. Like these are with like gravel, right? Like smoothed out gravel, real trails. And I was coming around the backside, about halfway around, and coming around the backside, and there was a way that kind of went off this way, and there was a kind of way that went off that way. I'm like, yeah, because it's been a while since I've been there. I'm like, well, I'll go that way because it's not really the gravel path, but it's beaten down enough that it looks like maybe that's just the alternative because I couldn't really remember. So I went that way. Whoops. So I'm getting down. I was like, oh, there's a little bit of a squishy part, but I'm okay with that. I can, get through that. And then it gets better, and I'm going down. And then all of a sudden, and I'm a ways there. I say a ways. I mean, like probably about good 15 to 20 minutes into heading back. And it starts getting a little bit more swampy-like. Like, oh, shit. No, I don't need to go back. I can just kind of work my way around, right? So I'm trying to work my way around, but I go this way. I'm like, oh, crap. It looks just like, like marshy, whatever, like grass, but no, it's like soaking wet under there. And then I kind of go that way. Before you know it, here I am. Going that way was not the right way. Because at least I thought so, because it just never seemed to end. So on the other side of this, whatever, muck, was like a little bit of what seemed like higher ground, like an inch higher ground, right? I'd only be walking on mud instead of, in watery mud. So I'm kind of walking along this way, and it's near an airport, so there's like this barbed wire fence, like right there. And then there's these like little trees, like these little trees, not big trees, like these little ones. So I'm kind of hanging on to these, right? And depending on whereabouts it was, sometimes I had to go between the tree and the barbed wire fence. And I gotta say, if it was just the regular path, yes, I could have done that pre-op because it was not a race. It was just, something to do. But there's no farkin' way that I would have been able to do this pre-op because having to squeeze through that little tree and the barbed wire fence, I managed. Kind of ripped my arms open a few times here and there on the fence and on the branches and whatnot. I'm sitting there and I'm laughing to myself like I am now, and I'm sure you are too, laughing at me because I'm laughing at myself. But it's like, do I turn around? Because now I'm like way deep into this. I'm like, I know the ending is near. No, I'll keep going. And then like there was like a little bit of a dry part, so I try and cut across to go back over to the other side, right? But again, it was like way too wet. I'm like, damn it. It's like, I don't remember it being like this. I just don't remember it being this bad. So a little farther on I go, and again, up between the trees and the barbed wire fence. I'm like, oh my God, now I'm getting desperate. I'm like, it's been way too long in here. Like, do I turn around now? Oh, and I had seen somebody too. Ironically enough, somebody from my local support group, her and her boyfriend, friend, whatever, they were walking back. This is before I got way deep into it. You think they could have told me that it was going to be that bad up there? No! So obviously they got to some point and they had to turn around. Anyways, desperation kind of sits in. I'm like, oh God. So I pull out my phone, pull out the GPS, and I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, so from where I am to where that road part is, the parking lot, it's like 600 meters. 600 meters does not seem like a lot. But when you're going through swamp and trying not to get deeper than you are and try not to scratch the hell out of yourself along the trees and fence, 600 meters was quite some time. So I'm back and forth and in and out and all that stuff. I'm like, after a little while, I got to be closer. And I look again, I'm like 300 meters. I'm like, oh my God. Finally, there was a break in the point because the one side that I wouldn't keep going on, there was a lot of shrubbage way over there. I'm like, well, I can't go over there because I think that's back into the middle of the forest, right? Then I kind of see this opening and I look over. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, I look over there and a little bit beyond the marsh or the bushy part where it opens up is the regular path. I make my way through. I've got a stick now with me to kind of carry along and try and step over things and use that as a support. And sure enough, I make my way over there to the regular path. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the path. And I look over where I was, I'm like, son of a bitch, yeah, no, I would never have been over there. I don't know what the hell happened there, but man, oh man. Needless to say, what should have taken probably about 45 minutes for the whole thing ended up taking almost 2 hours. I come out, my shoes are all muck, my legs are all scratched up, my shorts are all full of mud, my arms are ripped open and bleeding, but I've got this shit-ass smile on my face like I do right now. I was like, oh my God. Is that an NSV? I don't know. I think that's just stupid SV, really. But anyways, that's that. So, and just goes to show you that after weight loss surgery, you could get stuck in a marsh like that too. If you're that clever like I am. Yes. So that's going to be it. Thanks again, everybody, for your support. I appreciate your help, your mental help. That's right. Thanks again for subscribing. That's right. And don't forget to like those videos. Like we said earlier, like those videos. Yes. And we'll see what kind of goofiness I can get into for this week. Thanks again, everybody. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.